Welcome to Seek Excellence. I'm David Lowe, and we are challenging you to seek excellence every day in your life. You know, nothing great ever just happens. If you want to be excellent, you have to pursue it, right? Now, we talked about areas in our life we want to seek excellence. Like, I think spiritually, mentally, physically, financially, even relationally, professionally excellent, right? These are areas that we should put out, maybe even draw out and say, where am I in these areas? I want to be better. Today, let's talk about seeking excellence, the physical excellence, right? Now, we should probably define that before we begin, because Hollywood's defining for us, but that's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about that bikini body, right? What we're talking about is being your best physically, doing things that matter and will improve your overall health. Your health has a big role in your life, right? If you're healthy, you'll have more energy and you could be more of a benefit to others, right? Now, I think we all know the benefits of exercise in terms of seeking excellence physically. That's one of the areas. And of course, there's diet. There's another area. And of course, there's maybe reducing or eliminating some of the bad habits or overindulging in our lives, right? But let's talk about the first one. Let's talk about exercise, right? Is it important? I think it's necessary. I mean, it probably wasn't necessary a few thousand years ago because people walked everywhere, physical labor was there, but now that computers do our thinking, we spend a lot of time in our chairs, and many people aren't getting the exercise they need right now. Exercise has so many benefits, and I read so much on the science of exercise, the science of our thinking, and I cut out articles all the time, share with a few of them. Exercise for your mind, right? Researchers found that when a mouse ran in its wheel for 2 hours, it turns on the gene responsible for triggering growth in the brain. They found this in humans too. When you exercise, your brain is stimulated. So the first thing about exercise, about seeking excellence physically, is that your physicalness has a lot to do with your mental ability, doesn't it? And science is proving that every day, right? Exercising improves your memory. Exercising improves your memory, right? It's incredible the amount of benefits. So you don't need to trust me. Go online and Google it for yourself. Read what doctors and researchers have been telling us for years. In fact, here's one site from Healthline. I want to read a few of the benefits. The first benefit of exercise, make you feel happier, right? Exercise is your natural dope. It's your drug that'll make you feel happier. That thing called endorphins are released during exercise. Help you with weight loss. Now, which one of us doesn't want to lose a few pounds? Exercise is critical for weight loss. How about it's good for your muscles and bones? We already know that, right? I mentioned already, number 4 on her list is it can increase your energy level. How many of you would like to have more energy to do the things you love and be a benefit to those you love, right? Exercise will increase your energy level. Here's another one. It will reduce your risk of chronic disease, right? Disease prevention starts with exercise. As a matter of fact, a lot of wellness programs now in businesses are giving discounts if employees are engaged in what? Exercise, right? It's very important. It'll help your skin feel healthy. And I know we spend millions of dollars a year trying to protect our skin and take care of our skin. A little bit of exercise can save you some money there. Brain health and memory, we just mentioned that. That's in this article as well. Nobody can, I think, overstate that. Your ability to remember things has a lot to do with your exercise. Your ability to learn things has a lot to do with physical exercise. It can help you relax and improve your sleep quality. I can't tell you how many people I talked to today that are struggling with sleep, and exercise would help you with that. It can reduce pain. Isn't that hilarious? Exercising actually reduces pain. Exercising properly will help reduce pain. And number 10, and this is no small one, it'll promote a better sex life. We all want that. And exercise will do that for you. So here's just 10 of the reasons to exercise. If you want to seek excellence physically, I don't believe you can do that on diet alone. I think you need to exercise. All the research shows it, and you can see how it has ramifications throughout your life of excellence, right? And mentally especially, right? So physically exercise. Now here's the problem. Most people are like, I don't have time, which of course means I value something else more. I don't have time is the biggest excuse people use to be lazy, right? Anything that you value, you can prioritize. Anything you value. As a matter of fact, if you don't believe me, put a calendar out and start tracking how you spend your time in your day, and you'll find the time to exercise. And can I tell you this? It doesn't take much time. Here's another article out of, what was this? Men's Journal, describing some of the best of the best. And here's the thing, make a 10-minute commitment. Research showed that people who run 51 minutes a week, or about 7 minutes a day, that's all it takes. Exercise benefits start being felt in tiny commitments. I know with my mother, she was always saying, I don't have time to ride the bike that she's retired. She has all day. But what she's saying is, I don't want to get on my bike for 40 minutes today. So she has a treadmill and they have an exercise bike. I don't want to do it for 40 minutes. I said, instead of doing it once a week or twice a week for 40 minutes, Mom, try 10 or 15 minutes a day. The diligent man prospers, especially physically. Exercise is not about what you did last week or last month, or it's about what you're doing daily. Now listen, most of you have started and stopped an exercise program, right? You joined the gym in January like everybody else. This is the year. And then you found yourself failing and not going. It's okay. We don't care about yesterday. I don't care how many times you started and quit. Make a commitment right now to start some form of exercise, whether it be walking, jogging, bicycling, going to the gym, whatever fits you. Seeking excellence requires that you move your body. Here's another article you can find. This was from Experience Life. You can find these online. Here's 16 ways to move more. Here's 16 ideas. An idea that will fit anybody. If you want to exercise, the information you need to find something that fits what you like to do is available to you online. Do the research, pick something, get going now, and do your best to stick with it. Make that commitment. All right, so physical exercise is critical to seeking excellence physically. What about diet? How big of a role does diet play in your life? I would say it's everything. They say you are what you eat, and it's true that you are what you eats, right? So we have to be careful what we eat. You know what I find what most people are doing? They're eating reactively when they become hungry. And when you eat when you're hungry, you tend to eat the wrong things, and you tend to eat what? Too much. You know what seeking excellence physically in terms of your diet means? Eating according to your values, not according to your cravings. Eat according to your values. We used to have a sign on the refrigerator that said, nothing tastes as good as lean and mean feels, right? And so that was just a reminder, when you have that craving, do you really want that? Does that fit what you value? Are you reacting in the moment, or are you seeking excellence? Are you seeking to become that person that you want to be, pursuing your best self? Diet, what does it look like? I'm not going to tell you how to eat. There's tons of information online that'll tell you how to eat. I can tell you this, that preparing your meals, planning what you're going to eat before you eat it will change your health significantly. As a matter of fact, here's another article that talks about the fact that fast food, people who run out for fast food during the week, during the lunch week, because they didn't prepare, they didn't bring their lunch, add about 1,300 calories to their diet a week. I think that's baloney. I think it's 3 times that. If you just look at what the calories are of fast food, take it by 5 times a week, you'll find out that you're eating equivalent. This says half a day's calories, or more than half a day's calories. I believe most people are overeating by 2 days worth of calories simply by reactively eating and going to lunch when they're hungry, going out and getting that fast food that they crave and eating too much of it, right? Seeking excellence physically, it certainly requires excellence in terms of exercise. It certainly requires our pursuit of excellence in our diet, whatever that looks like, right? We certainly need to get the right amount of sleep, right? Go to bed on time, wake up on time. We've talked about that before. And listen, I can't be in these short videos. I can't be all-inclusive. I'm not trying to teach and tell everybody to do what I do. I'm telling you, if you value your health, if you want to seek excellence physically, you need to make some decisions and you need to take some actions. And why wait? Why not start now? I know it's probably on the back of most of your minds. Most everybody I've talked to said, yeah, I really want to, or I wish I could, or I tried and I failed. Most people I know inherently, instinctively the value of what I'm saying, and they're not simply picking up the spoon, right? They're not making that decision and they're not taking that action. Being a student of excellence means what? That we have vision. What do we want? Why do we want it? How are we going to get it? That we make a decision, not just a one-time decision, but a daily decision, and that we diligently take actions. We are what we repeatedly do. I'm David Lowe, and I want to invite you to seek excellence physically this week. Make the decisions you need to make and take the actions you need to make and start feeling better now.